Alright, so cross combos. Cross combo. Start with the execution part. How to do it. Call partner. And while your partner's out, you press change in partner. These two buttons. So you can see highlighted at the bottom left. You're going to press them together at the same time like that. So, call assist. Boom. You've successfully done a cross combo. That's the first part, is doing a cross combo. You've done that. Now utilizing it is that's the tricky part. These are complicated. I wouldn't get too stressed. I don't think people even have the Steam achievement for doing 5 cross. I don't barely think anyone has that. I have it, but not many people have that. Okay, because it's complicated and it's almost too much to think about. But I really, really want just to try to think about it. If people can just try thinking about it, you'll realize how fun and cool and creative it is. It's super fun to use because it allows the player to come up with so many different things. So let's go through the logistics of a cross combo. What can you do during a cross combo? You can active switch. Now, active switching is another thing. Hopefully you know what it is. Call assist, press tag while the assist is out, and you change. All right, and another trick to doing this is important, is a negative edge active switch. A negative edge active switch, basically a negative edge, first of all, a negative edge is when you hold the button down, do an input, and release the button. So there's no negative edge specials in this game. I can't hold A, do backwards quarter circle, and then release A to do it. But some games have that. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures has that on Neo Geo cabinet. There's a couple games that have this, but not BBTAG. But there is one thing, or two things that negative edge does work on. That's active switching and assists in a cross combo. Those are the two things negative edge will work on. So if you call an assist, hold tag. I'm holding, you see me holding change? You see D down there at the bottom left? I do an input and I release it as soon as I do the input. So I'm doing the input first and then releasing it. Like that. You can see it in the top left. I'm doing 214B and then I'm releasing the button. You can do this with any imaginable input except DP, because that would be stupid. If you can make a DP safe by negative edge switching, that'd be dumb. So you can't do it, right? Because you're using D to negative edge switch, and you have to press A and D to do a DP. You used to be able to do that, and it was kind of fucked up. Anyway, so you can't do it anymore. But you can do it with any other imaginable input except supers and DPs. I don't think I mentioned supers, but you can't do it with supers. But anything else, so that includes throws. If you want to do something really cool, this will work on a lot of people, is if they're blocking all your shit, and you call assist, and you grab them, and you grab them after the assist is done, right? You get some decent damage off of a throw. Normally, if you do a throw with your character and then try to do your best combo, like meterless, you're not gonna get much because you're limited to what you can do out of a throw. Like a lot of characters can combo off a throw, but you're limited. Like you can do 5A, 2B. That's not the most damaging thing ever, right? Especially Elizabeth. Elizabeth's throw damage is definitely reduced. So you can use negative edges or negative edge switches to do this. It's also harder to see throws when you switch like that. It's like random. And I mean, it's like, whoa, what the? Because your character's running up, right? Your character's running, so when you throw from far away, your character runs up to throw. So if you throw from far away while switching, it's like, what the? You know, because you're getting thrown, and you're like, how's that other character running towards me? So that'll make getting throws on opponents probably easier. It's harder for them to see and react to and tech the throw. It's still doable, it's just harder. So negative edge switching is a big deal in cross combos. So if you do a cross combo, you can still negative edge switch. And the thing about cross combos is that you can switch infinitely between characters until you run out. So I can do as many specials into negative edge switch as I want. Alright? If I want to do this, you know, whoops, this, you know what I mean? Like I can keep doing that. So I'd recommend actually trying that first. Practice negative edge switching. You can just do cross combo, and if you have training mode on where it's like you get infinite partner meter, you can practice negative edge switching for days. If you can get this part down, you can start utilizing cross combos, no problem. The negative edge switch is the trickiest part. So practice it. Call assist, hold down tag, do a special, release tag. Now let's get to cross combos. Cross combos, you can't control both characters. You can only control the point character that says 1P. So during a cross combo, there's like, it says 1 player and 2 player over the character that's active. And also the unactive character, the one that can only assist, Elizabeth's over here. She's glowing like, you know, she's pulsating, strobing red. And for 2P, they'd be pulsating blue. That's important. Because that's going to tell your opponent who to block against. Your opponent should always be blocking against the one who's not strobing a color. That's the active one. But you can fuck them up with this, right? Because if they have to block against that character, it's like good luck keeping track of which character that is through all this chaos. And that's a sandwich, basically. That's what sandwiches are for. And a sandwich is when you get your opponent in a position where they're between both of your characters. This is the ultimate position to be in as a player, right? Because I just did 4 cross-ups in 1 block string. And they had to block all that. And if they didn't block any of that, they die. They get hit and they die. And hopefully I can convert. Converting's a whole different beast. You just have to practice on your own converting off of stray hits. And that's the general tactic, right? You do the thing we said that I said earlier, right? Jump cancel, air dash over, call assist. But then you cross combo. Now they're in a sandwich. They have to block all your shit. They gotta block it all. And some of that stuff is really hard to block. Really difficult to block. And then you use a negative edge switch to make it hard to block. If you're over here on this side, you call U assist. You're over here on this side, and you do this. They had to block that from the other side because I did a negative edge switch. And that's where that difficult to block stuff comes out of. And you can also do it for combos. Now, it's called a cross combo. You thought, well, man, I thought it was for combos. It is. You can do it for combos. You and Elizabeth have a decent combo in the corner. That's pretty damaging. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. Right. DHC, you got, 4 bars hopefully. And you can get a ton of damage if you do it correctly. But I only recommend doing this kind of stuff if you have the meter. If you have the meter 1, that was really efficient. This is going to be good damage. And they cannot burst. Now, normally, people can, look at the damage. Normally, people can burst as long as they have 2 partner meter. But if they don't have 2 partner meter and you hit them, just do a cross combo if you have the meter. You should only really do a cross combo if you have 4 bars. But if you're feeling stylish, you do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Because the double DHC at the end is where you get that 5k extra damage. And it does a lot of damage. Because you get buff supers and resonance and cross combo. If you didn't know, your supers get buffed. They're amplified. Everyone has their own special thing. Elizabeth is lame because it's just she puts you in a coffin and she puts you in there longer in the amplified version. And it starts strobing. And she says ghastly whale. But that's besides the point. So you should only really cross combo if they can't burst. But the more, rather than just notice, it's kind of hard to keep track, right? If they have burst or not. But a good thing to keep notice of is if they DP and they fuck up, right? You read their DP or you block it, or that's just a random DP they did mid screen. People do that. Turn their brain off. That is when you should be doing a cross combo, because they can't burst a combo that starts from a DP punish. It's called a DP punish combo. There are literal specific guides for characters about DP punish combos. And then you should do your cross combo because they can't burst that. You don't want to get your cross combo bursted because you're wasting cross combo time and you're wasting a full partner meter. Which is going to suck because once cross combo's out, you can't burst if they hit you because you're going to be out of meter. So you have to play around that whole stack. But yeah, that's a simplified version of cross combo. Also, oh, very important. Damn, I almost forgot. It's super important. Your assist character, the one that can only assist, will always do assist if you don't do, like, if you're just hitting buttons and cross combo, they'll just do random assists. They'll do random ass shit. So the way to stop them from doing this is to hold assist down. I'm holding assist right now, and Elizabeth's not doing anything. As soon as I let go of assist, however, like that negative edge prospect or aspect that I told you about, as soon as I let go, she'll do an assist. So if I wanted to do an assist right there, and again, you know, you can start doing pretty cool stuff, right? Yeah, and it's pretty dope. So make sure if you're annoyed or you don't want your character to do assist irrationally, you can hold down the partner button. It's strenuous on the fingers. It is. Especially, I think, on pad. I play on stick. But on pad, I think it's even worse. It's strenuous. But it's super important for doing combos because you don't want them doing random assists. You want the assist to be kind of calculated. Like, I want you to do assist here. I want you to do an assist here. So here, do an assist while I jump over them so it crosses up. Do an assist while I jump over them, then I'll switch to you. You can get really creative and stuff. And yeah, I hope that helped.